Reading randomly selected texts from the book I Am That, Dialogues with Nisargadatta Maharaj. A questioner approaches Maharaj. It is courage that I lack. Maharaj answered, it is because you are not fully convinced. Complete conviction generates both desire and courage. And meditation is the art of achieving faith through understanding. In meditation, you consider the teaching received in all its aspects and repeatedly until, out of clarity, confidence is born and, with confidence, action. Conviction and action are inseparable. If action does not follow conviction, examine your convictions. Don't accuse yourself of lack of courage. Self-depreciation will take you nowhere. Without clarity and emotional assent, of what use is will? The questioner. What do you mean by emotional assent? Am I not to act against my desires? Maharaj. You will not act against your desires. Clarity is not enough. Energy comes from love. You must love to act, whatever the shape and object of your love. Without clarity and charity, courage is destructive. People at war are often wonderfully courageous, but what of it? Questioner. I see quite clearly that all I want is a house and a garden where I shall live in peace. Why should I not act on my desire? Maharaj. By all means act, but do not forget the inevitable, unexpected. Without rain, your garden will not flourish. You need courage for adventure. Questioner. I need time to collect my courage. Don't hassle me. Let me ripen for action. Maharaj. The entire approach is wrong. Action delayed is action abandoned. There may be other chances for other actions, but the present moment is lost, irretrievably lost. All preparation is for the future. You cannot prepare for the present. Questioner. What is wrong with preparing for the future? Maharaj. Acting in the now is not much help by your preparations. Clarity is now. Action is now. Thinking of being ready impedes action, and action is the touchstone of reality. Questioner. Even when we act without conviction? Maharaj. You cannot live without action, and behind each action there is some fear or desire. Ultimately, all you do is based on your conviction that the world is real and independent of yourself. Were you convinced of the contrary, your behavior would have been quite different. Questioner. There is nothing wrong with my convictions. My actions are shaped by circumstances. Maharaj. In other words, you are convinced of the reality of your circumstances, of the world in which you live. Trace the world to its source, and you will find that before the world was, you were, and when the world is no longer, you remain. Find your timeless being, and your action will bear its testimony. Did you find it? Question. No, I did not. Maharaj. Then what else have you to do? Surely this is the most urgent task. You cannot see yourself as independent of everything unless you drop everything and remain unsupported and undefined. Once you know yourself, it is immaterial what you do, but to realize your independence, you must test it by letting go all you were dependent on. The realized man lives on the level of the absolutes. His wisdom, love, and courage are complete. There is nothing relative about him. Therefore, he must prove himself by tests more stringent, undergo trials more demanding. The tester, the tested, and the setup for testing are all within. It is an inner drama to which none can be a party.